Volvo S90 is the latest model out of Sweden to try and take on the premium German brands. This time it's targeting the likes of the 5 Series, the E-Class, the A6 and even the Jaguar XF. I do think that this isn't really aiming to be a performance variant or a driver's car. With that said, however, and us being petrol heads, we just couldn't resist the opportunity to take a blast off 3 through the scenic Franschhoek pass, which is probably one of the best driving roads in South Africa. We have come out really early this morning to try and beat the traffic. However, the weather hasn't exactly played its part and it has been quite wet and misty. The model we're driving right now at the moment is the Volvo S90 D5 all-wheel drive. It is the range-topping diesel that you will get at the moment. Power output sitting quite healthily at 173 kilowatts, 480 newton meters from the 2-litre turbocharged diesel engine. Power goes to all 4 wheels via an 8-speed Geartronic automatic gearbox. One of the big talking points about this S90 and the diesel engines that are coming with this is the introduction of something new from Volvo called Power Pulse. What Power Pulse is essentially is it's a 2-litre air canister filled with compressed air. When you apply the throttle where you would normally have turbo lag, it basically releases this compressed air directly into the turbo, so it spools the turbo up. They claim instantly to completely negate turbo lag. I wouldn't say they've negated it completely, however they have got rid of just about all of it to the point where it is really negligible. So a bit of feedback now as we're driving through Franschhoek Pass. It is quite a tight technical pass. There's a lot of curves that tighten up on themselves quite a bit. There's a couple of hairpins going through. There's also not much runoff, so you do have to have your wits about you going through here. Overall, the Volvo S90 is very, very composed. You can feel the front wheel drive bias though, as it does tend to sort of ride on that front end of itself. It tends to sort of almost feel like it's up on its toes, leaning forward on the balls of its feet, which is actually all fine and well in terms of everyday use. It's not trying to be a sports sedan, but overall, even despite the fact that you can feel it leaning on that front end, it does have a very good balance, very fine balance, and it does communicate well when it is reaching the end of its limits. The brakes are quite firm, they offer a decent amount of feedback, and they do hold up to quite a bit of punishment. Obviously not racetrack levels of punishment, but anything that you're going to encounter on the road, even going through a couple of mountain passes, brakes do seem to handle that quite well. The steering, in comfort mode, the steering is fantastic. However, in sport mode, the steering just gets a bit overly weighty, and it's quite false, and you don't really get much feedback from it. But then again, that is the curse of the electric power assisted steering. Throttle responses are quite good. Even for a diesel, I do think that does have quite a bit to do with the Power Pulse turbo lag mitigation system. I don't think it completely eradicates turbo lag, but it does get rid of quite a sufficient chunk of it, which does make it quite easy to drive. It also have the benefits of 480 newton meters of torque in its D5 diesel. Gearbox isn't perhaps as swift in terms of its shifts as, say, the ZF Auto box used by a lot of other manufacturers. They are quite timely, as it is quite well measured, but at times it just kind of errs on the side of hesitancy, either when shifting up a gear or holding onto a gear for slightly too long. But otherwise the shifts are quite smooth. My biggest gripe though is, unless you get an R design model, you don't get paddle shifters. for the price that you're paying, you're actually getting quite a lot, especially compared to the competitors where if you buy a base spec model, it really does come with nothing. These do come fairly well equipped. Inside, you get their portrait orientated touchscreen infotainment system, which, like we said in the XC90 before, it's a bit awkward to use at first, but once you actually get used to the functionality of it and the way it's orientated and how you control it, it integrates very easily with your lifestyle because it's very much like a smartphone. It does come standard with the Pilot's Assist 2, which means that you can semi-autonomously cruise up to speeds of 130 kilometers an hour without a lead vehicle as long as there are lane markings. It isn't a fully autonomous system, but it is paving the way towards full autonomy. And even in terms of the options front, if you want to spec the Matrix LED headlights, if you want to spec your quad zone climate control, those sort of things aren't really going to set you back too much. So Volvo's gone really competitive with the pricing in terms of this car coming into the segment.